Hey, what's going on, guys? Moab here, and welcome back to another video of HowToEvenFactions. And today, I'm showing you guys something that a whole lot of people know about. If you don't know about these, where have you been for base defenses for quite a while now? These actually came out and were kind of discovered around middle of Season 3 of Jungle, so quite a bit ago, and basically these are called doubles regions. They are basically like normal regions, but doubled. Yeah, fancy. So know that I'm going to be doing a tutorial on normal regions later on. Okay, yeah, there we go. I was wondering, because I world edited in all of the lava, and but I didn't in all the cobblestone, so I was wondering how well that the world edit lava works on here, and it looks to work pretty well. Hasn't failed me yet, so that's a good thing. So I'm basically going to be showing you guys how to set these up. Now after this, there will not be many more videos. There's probably going to be like 2 more videos. So what we're on, just finished that one. That was episode what? Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure that was episode 4. Yes, that was episode 4 with the cobweb / chest walls. So this is episode 5. So we are now 2 episodes away. So at episode 8, there will be a base design release. Now I'm holding it off until episode 8 so that I could show you guys 1, the general tips and tricks video that I wanted to make, and 2, how to gen in corner defenses to make it to make your base anti-corner bustable. You know, when people take corner cannons and they fire at the side of your base and try to bust in that way. So I mean, that's what I've been kind of waiting for. And then their base design will be coming out, because I wanted to get all the tutorials down so you guys would have everything that you would need tutorials wise to go ahead and make this design. I already have shown how to do you guys have already seen offset pillars. You guys have already seen normal wall genning. The 2 things that I'm waiting for, though, is this, which is coming out now, the tips and tricks video, obviously, and then the corner pillars just for corner defenses. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to drop on the ground and we're going to set this up. Now you have to figure out how the corners will work for you in setting up this base and where you want to start everything, basically. So what I like to do is I like to start off at the corner with a double. I like to start wherever I'm starting with at a double, and I do it like this, and then we're going to go ahead and build it like this. So you're going to basically you're going to build a area around a 2-block gap. You're going to build 1 block, 2 blocks, 1 block, and you're going to keep doing this as long as your base stretches. This is how I do it, just to get the slab set up, because I don't like to try to visualize it in the larger scale until I know exactly what I'm doing. And then you're going to go back across and place 1 block in front of this open gap where the 1 block is. Not on the back, in the front. Boom, boom. And there's a reason for it being in the front. And then I'm going to show you guys how I do corners. So corners are different for everyone, obviously, however your base is set up and whatever block measurements. So say you're on an even block, and if you're on an odd block, it's going to be different every way. So since I'm on this block and I want to be 1 block away when I get done with the base, basically what I'm going to do is come out here, and then this is going to be a double like that, and boom, solved my corner issue fairly quickly. There are 2 doubles, but this double, or there are 2 singles, I mean, sorry. These 2 single tubes, though, are here at the corner, where it's definitely going to be much easier to break through. And if you were really nervous, you could put a block back here. This would unwaterprot the corner, but you could add another layer of protection, adding another lava source there to have to make people bust through it when they shoot like this and try to shoot at your base and they try to just like explode along the side wall here. But I wouldn't recommend that. This is perfectly fine how it is. Not a lot of people are going to attempt to do that. Usually, though, you can put like 2 block gap in front of your base. Let's go to this other side and say like this block was out to here, like this. setup, and it's like this, and then you had your single block here, and then you basically come back this way like this until you got to just that as a marker. There we go, like that, and then you're good to go. You can continue on with your life. You have a 2-block gap, and it makes the corners a little bit more protected, but just for this tutorial, just for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm doing it 1 block away from the base. Let me get out my red block. I always hold the red and clay blocks on me. Boom. There we go. Let's go ahead and, oops, did that one a little too long, and we're just gonna finish this one off right there, and then we're gonna place our 1 block back. Alrighty, and so now that you have this set up, so you're gonna want to go down and you're gonna want to place slabs on the outside like this. Every block, they don't need to be connected, they just need to be, they'll usually be touching at the corners. So yeah, they don't need to fill in the space completely like that. If you want to do that, go ahead, be my guest. Saves you a little bit of work. Later on, we're going back and deciding where you want to place your extra slabs. I would definitely slab this whole backside though. Let me just save that block as my first position, because I'm gonna just world edit it in, but you guys will definitely be building it in. And then you gotta set it to 0044. Boom. And then I'll just fill in these ones by hand. So there is that. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the very edge block. And I usually build up here in the corner. If you're at sky limit, definitely do not recommend building all the way up. So I'll show you guys how to do that. And then so if you're lower, build up from the edge corner and bust it all the way down, leaving that 1 block there sky high. And then you will go back and you will break out each of these, but you will need to, before you completely destroy them all, you want to definitely make sure that you get the pattern down. And so that is how it's going to look in the end, up here in the sky, with your slabs looking like that down at the bottom. All of this will make sense in just a moment when you see how the water pours for you guys. So if you're not doing it at sky limit though, I'll do it on this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to know that there's going to be water there, so you're going to place 2 blocks. You know that there's going to be a wall there, so you're going to place 2 blocks, and then you're going to place another block, and you know this is going to be where your sources are, because your sources are going to fall in the dead center where our holes have been. You can bust this away. Oops, made an error here. There we go, fixed. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're just going to bust all of these away. Then you would build it out like this. Now the corners are going to be a little tricky if you're doing it in the air, so there's kind of a little strat that I follow. So I look down, know where it's going, and then I basically do this 1, and then a 2, and then all you have to do is go backwards. And boom, there you have it. The corners are filled in, and just to check, you can go in between 2 of the corner blocks. Oop, didn't mean to fall down. As you guys can see, it fell down there. That's where our wall's going to be. Perfect. We know we lined up. So let's go ahead and break all of this away, and then I will show you guys my super easy strat that I use to lay out the rest of the walls here. You can only do this on the side as well. It doesn't work too well when you're trying to curve it around corners. What you're going to do is you're just going to build this line straight out, as long as everything is even and everything is a double. Then you're going to go back and place 1 every 2 blocks. So you see 1, 2, boom, there we go. 1, 2, boom, there we go. Break the back on 1, 2, and you're going to break the back off because nothing is going to be there. So here you have it. This is the little layout, and now you're going to go underneath this, and you're going to pour lava down like this. Like that. There we go. Yeah, you just put it on the bottom of every single block that we filled in there. And let it flow down. Now, since we're on the mine link, it's going to flow super fast. You guys will not be done. And even if I built them all the way up to scale limit, there's no way that Cosmic or any faction server can match mine link's time in lava flow, just because of how easy the connection is on here. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go on top. Nowhere else, please. Be careful when you're doing this. You do not want to mess it up. Not fun to fix. Go on the very top and place a source directly on each block. Just on each block, just to be careful and not do any things that you didn't gen in before, and then you go to remove the water in the next step, and you done goofed. So now on here, I think it does cause a couple errors when it does gen against the wall. Yep, like this. Sometimes it does do these corner things on Cosmic, like right in here, and you will have to check those. Definitely check around all of your walls, no matter what you're genning in, before you start to do any seriously major work. Yep, see? That's one of the cons of having fast flow on the server, is that not everything gens properly. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go back up. Now that you've checked all your walls and everything is genned in, you're going to bust this away. Take away all of the water sources. It can all go away now. Okay. Or you can do that if you wanted to. If you wanted to just go ahead and bust up all of these. There you go. We'll go ahead and do these ones over here. Don't know how far I'm going to get. Whatever. We're going to have to remove those lava sources anyways, so it really doesn't matter whether they turn into obsidian or not. And then we can just build like this. That's bad. Done. One more. Done. And then wait for all the lava to flow down, or all the water to flow down. And you're gonna bust these out. Now, once you go to bust these out, they should all be empty. Hopefully. If you give them enough time, just so that you don't have like any little errors. You never know. Minecraft can be weird sometimes when you're doing ginning and things and such. So there we have it. They are all flowing down. And the next thing you're going to need to do is go to the tops here and place and just build up one block. I know one block thing, people don't necessarily like to be building at the world limit or like to add on one block. They like to make sure that it all gens in. And I'm sure that there is a way that you can do that. But this just makes it easier. Super simple. Doesn't take a whole lot of time really if you just run across the top and place blocks individually. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to need tons of lava buckets for this. You're going to fall down inside one of the tubes, and you're just going to start... You're going to clean up the bottom here by placing all the blocks. If you fall in the tube and place all the blocks, makes it super simple, and then there are no little messes. And then you just do this. Fill each tube with lava. I'm going to do this one little side here, just to kind of show you guys how to do it. You definitely want to watch out for not placing a lava source somewhere. That's why there is a super easy way to check these, which I will be actually doing in a different vid, other than mining. I know that's one way to just to go around, activate your super breaker, and just hit the wall and see if something doesn't gen in, and then that's where you know you need to add lava. But I will be doing an update video later on how to do an easy check on these, but I need to confirm the method for myself first, because I've seen it been done, don't know exactly if it works too well, and I don't want to give you guys something that doesn't work too well straight up. But I did indeed want to release this trailer, this tutorial. So there we have it. You just do that all the way around. These are no different. You just fill them up like normal tubes, and then once you're done, go back around and place the water around the front however you wish for it to be placed. And you definitely want to place it on the back too. You want to make sure that you place it against the wall, and here in the corners place it against the region wall as well. It should look fairly flat when you're going around it if you completely do it all the way around. See, it looks like it's all sources. It's because it is. That's how you want it to look. Then, when somebody goes and shoots at your wall, they sand stack here, they go boom, 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 boom. And it's just genning in constantly. See? Super OP. Very nice region design. yeah, so that is about it for this tutorial, guys. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this one. I hope that this showed you maybe an easier way to create them, or that you just saw a familiar topic that you already know about. Yeah. And so that is it. Like the video if you do enjoy. I want to see some more from the How to Even Factions series. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, see y'all later. Peace.